also ensure that you can enjoy that downtime that you need to give yourself over the holidays. So, I want to really help you today to be able to prepare now, because there's some things that you can put into place now to help you for when the holidays start. So, you've got obviously Thanksgiving for those of you who are in Northern America, we've got Christmas, and it's a very busy time. And so, I want to ensure that you feel prepared, you feel confident, that you can not only hit your goals and even give yourself a little cash injection of extra money if you need to be able to boost things up to hit your revenue goals, and be able to put things in place now so you can really enjoy that nice downtime with your friends and your family and doing the things that you want and taking a well-deserved break. So, welcome to today's Brilliantly You Business Show. Hope you're well. Do let me know if you're here with me live or if you're watching this on the replay. Comment in, let me see who you are. And I'll come back to any comments if you're watching this later as soon as I can and respond to any comments and questions that you might have. And in case we're meeting for the first time, welcome. Thanks for being here. My name is Jenny Stevens, and I help coach and train other online business owners, coaches, consultants, service-based businesses, course creators. I really help you to be able to leverage your talents, creating an offer that you love, attract your perfect customers and clients, and do it all with leverage. So you're not chained to your computer, chained to work, and help you have the confidence and self-belief to be able to take your business to whatever levels that you want to. So I hope you're well and having an awesome day. So I can't believe I'm talking about the holidays. I was a bit like, oh my God, it feels so early. But at the end of the day, it is November, and we want to make sure that, you are feeling prepared and you can conquer this busy time, but it also has some opportunities as well. So in this episode, I'm going to give you some tips of things that you can put into place now to, give yourself some leverage for when you want to have a break, to be able to maximize any opportunities and give yourself an extra boost, and how you can stand yourself apart from the rest if you are looking to really utilize this time of year as well to get more customers into your business. At the end of the day, holidays it's a fun time of year, isn't it? Are you looking forward to it? Like, are you a bit like, oh my God, it's come around so quickly? But it is that time to spend with our loved ones. We want to ensure, especially after the last couple of years that we haven't necessarily been able to see family for Christmas how we wanted to. And so fingers crossed this year, things will be a bit more back to normal and we can really enjoy it a bit more. Like, I know for us here in England, we were in lockdown last year, so they opened things up on Christmas Day, but we didn't get to do, all the socializing that we'd normally do. And the holidays does bring up this time where, we're trying to do so many things. We're trying to build our business and run it and keep it going. We're trying to do all the Christmas shopping. We're trying to, like if you've got kids, you might be having to do all the Christmas parties and, getting them ready for the school holidays and all the things, right? So it's important to be able to feel organized, to prepare now so you can do all those things that you want to do, but your business can keep running as well. And you're not sort of winding down too soon, or you can put things in place to help you with that. So I want to give you some things today, and hopefully this will really help you. So make sure that you save this episode, share it, so you can either come back to it later. You can get the show notes when they're ready. So every single week I put together, obviously, this episode. And with that comes some resources of things that I think are going to help you. And I put it all together in some show notes. And so you can then easily be able to watch the video. I put the podcast episode in there when that's ready, and the written summary as well. So if you'd like to get the show notes, you can just comment in show notes, and then I can get those sent to you when you're ready. And then you can always easily find it again. I know certainly like on Facebook, things can just disappear. So if you want to be able to easily find this episode again, to be able to come back to it, then let me know if you want the show notes and I'll get those sent over to you when they're ready. So let's think about the holidays. Oh, by the way, do you love my snow? This is the thing I love about Be Live. I was like, oh, I get to use the snow today. It's one of the fab features that, that I love with this platform. So, I mean, I'm not the kind of person who gets excited about Christmas too early. So, but this thing. I was like, yes, I get to actually use my little snowfall feature in Be Live. I love it. It'll be off, and it'll be like, no, I'm not ready for Christmas next week. But there we go. Okay, so the first thing I want you to think about when it comes to getting prepared for the holiday season is, what do you want that period to look like for you? For example, how much time off do you ideally want to give yourself? And don't feel guilty for however much you want to give yourself. If you want to take 2 weeks off, great. If you want to take the whole month off, awesome. If you like are just going to take a couple of days, okay, fab. Everybody is different. So I want you to think about that first, because that's going to help you to look at, what do you actually need to help support that? So for me, like, I'm thinking I'm actually going to take a break from doing the live shows for possibly 3, if not 4 weeks. I haven't fully decided yet, because I want to make sure that I can have a nice break, recharge. And some of the things that I'm going to put into place, I'm going to help you with today if you want to do that. I haven't fully decided yet. I'm certainly not going to go live. It will certainly be 2 weeks that I won't be going, like when it's Christmas and New Year and stuff. But yeah, so think about what do you want the holiday period to look like for you and your business? How much time off do you want? How much do you want to work? And what might you need to support that? So think about, okay, so if I want to take 2 weeks off, what are the resources that you need, or you need to put in place to help support that, so your business doesn't just come to a halt? Because for us who are in this personal brand business, if it's relying on you, then it's relying on you. So think about what you might need to help support you having a break. So, for example, do you need to, maybe you can ask any people to help support you with your home life? It might be that. It might be you need some tools and systems to help you do some things. It might be that you need to get a VA and get some assistance to help you with any of the work tasks. So there's different kinds of resources that you might need. So just start having a think about that. And as we go through the rest of this episode, then hopefully by the time we get to the end, you can then look at, okay, now I can see what things I might need to get this up and running to make things easier for you. So that's the first thing to think about is, do you want to be able to just work a couple of hours a day? Do you want to have just block of time off? What do you want to do? Once you've got that, then also the second part of this topic today is thinking about the opportunities that are there. Obviously, this is a busy time of year. There's a lot of buying going on. People are spending money on gifts, on themselves. People are, right now is a time that you could make a special promotion. People are, they're still investing in, like, if you're business to business, kind of thing. If you are helping other business owners, people are investing in wanting to get help for their business. People are wanting to utilize this time, because we have this tendency to go, oh my God, there's only 2 months left. I'm not quite at my goal yet, or my target of what I wanted to earn maybe in a year. Have you set yourself a revenue target? Have you actually looked at how close am I? And so this time of year can bring up a lot of stuff. And I'm going to talk a bit more about this a little later. But this is an opportunity as well. We've got obviously Black Friday. If you want to um, if you want to get involved in that, this is the time to think, okay, what might you be able to create for Black Friday? But it doesn't even have to be Black Friday. You don't need to wait for a specific thing, or time to be able to um say, hey, I want to do a special offer. Like, I've got an offer running at the moment because it was my 7-year business anniversary on the 1st of November. And so I was like, hey, I want to create a special promotion for this week only, that to celebrate that. It's just a date that's very special to me, with when I actually decided to start my business, my little side hustle, which then just grew into full blown, I want this to be my career and all the things. So, you don't have to do something that's specifically for Black Friday, but you can create something. So, if you do want to create something for this holiday season, think about what might you be able to create or add to something you've already got to create a promotion. So these could be special packages, like if you do one-to-one work, or if you are a service-based business, or if you've got a course or anything like that, then can you maybe create something special? It doesn't have to just be money off. You could add in some kind of new bonus. You might maybe do something new, almost as like a bit of a test. Like, I want to do I love doing live workshops, so I'm going to be planning to do one in the next month, because I love doing them. And it's a great way for me also to be able to test things out, to see what's the demand of certain topics and certain things, the subjects that we get to work on. So have a think about what maybe might you be able to create, or as in create from scratch, or like add to or bundle up anything for like a special promotion for the holidays. If it's about keeping things simple, then definitely look at what you've already got, that you could maybe either bundle up a couple of small things into a special holiday bundle, or it could be a special bonus that you add on for a limited time, or it could simply be a discount if you want to. So, like for my anniversary special, it is a £100 discount until Friday. So, I'll let you know about that at the end. And if you want any information about what I've got, then feel free to reach out to me and message me. So have a think about that, what you might be able to create. Then from that, also think about, okay, so to support that promotion that you want to do, what content could you start to share now to get ready? So let's say you do want to do some kind of Black Friday offer. Black Friday is, what is it, like end of November, I believe. Obviously it's more of a American thing because of Thanksgiving, so I don't know exactly when Thanksgiving is, but I know it's towards the end of November, isn't it? It's like 3 weeks into November, something like that. So what can you start to do now in preparation for that? What content might you be able to share that sort of introduces what you're going to be offering, maybe in 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time, or however close it is from when you're watching or listening to this episode? So you can start warming up your audience, or you can start building your audience. If your audience is a bit small, you can maybe do a bit of a audience boost to try and like increase your audience, and start drip feeding some content that's along the topic of what it is that you do. And more specifically, what is the specific problems that you're solving in your offer? Okay. So start thinking about that. Start thinking and planning your content for the next few weeks with, okay, so if my product, service, whatever it is, solves this problem, I'm going to start just picking out little pieces of it. Start sharing your own stories. I've got a great episode that I'll link in the show notes for how to bring out more of your own story into your content. So start thinking about your own experiences to do with those pain points and frustrations that you're solving. Start sharing some of this content now, so that when your people are going to be seeing this from you, they're going to be warmed up, in inverted commas, they're going to be now more used to seeing this content. So then when you then get to, hey, I've got this special offer, you've already been talking about how it's about the solution. You're not just saying about what the actual offer is yet, but you can be teasing it. You can be saying, hey, I've got something cool coming up. Stay tuned. Make sure you're following me. You can be, you could even create a waiting list if you wanted to. There's lots of different things that you can do. But then when it comes to you kind of, flicking the switch and saying, hey, I've got this offer now. It's valid for 3 days, 5 days. It might be 48 hours. It might be 2 weeks, like whatever you want to do. Then you've already done the legwork. So it's going to make selling your offer much easier. So start warming people up now. Use this end of year where people are taking action. You can use strategies like, do you want to put your prices up next year? If you want to put your prices up, then start telling people, hey, my prices are going up next year. So if you want to be able to work with me, or if you want to be able to get this course or this product or whatever, lock yourself in now, because from January 1st, I'm going to be putting my prices up by whatever. So that can be another kind of cool little way to be able to get a bit of a influx, if you like, of new business or new customers. So yeah, like people want to be ending the year strong. It's not just about money. Like people do look at their money. Like I know I do, and I go, oh, I'm not quite where I wanted to be by now. I thought I would be, or you might be looking and going, actually, I'm nearly there. Let's do one last push, before the end of the year. There's still time to make a difference in your own bottom line, but also about helping other people. People are also looking at the partying. Like I'm thinking, oh, I better be good with my food and up my exercise. I've got a bit complacent the last couple of months. Because I've got my husband's 40th beginning of December. We've got something every single weekend for the whole of December, with his birthday. And then we've got another friend's 40th, and then it's Christmas, and then it's New Year. So there's going to be a lot of drinking, eating and stuff. So, people are going to be thinking about, oh, they want to look good in a party dress, or they want to maybe be a bit healthier to allow for the face stuffing with chocolate when it comes to Christmas. So if you're in the kind of fitness or health industry, talk about that. Help people with, hey, there's still time to make a difference. You can lose a few pounds. You can, shed a bit of fat. You can, whatever it is that you do, you can help people. Again, this is that time when people are doing that bit of reflection and going, oh, okay, there's 2 months left of the year. I better get I better pull my socks up and take action, whatever it is. So you can use that to your advantage. So you not only do you help people, but you can also then boost up your income. So then the third thing, in terms of how do you prepare and conquer your business during the holidays, this is particularly if you do want to really enjoy that downtime as well. And that is to set up some systems to keep things moving. If you find yourself every time you take a holiday, you take a break and things stop, then there's a problem. That is a problem. Because at the end of the day, most people they want this business to be successful. They want to be able to earn the money that they want to earn in order to enjoy the lifestyle. They want to have freedom to go and do the things they want to do. But if your business comes to a screeching halt every time you stop and have a break, then that's a problem. So what kind of systems might you be able to set up again now, if you haven't got them already? There's still time to help you do that. And it doesn't have to be like big, complicated, complex systems. There's some very simple things that you can set up. So, for example, do you have a way to be able to generate leads sort of on autopilot? Do you have anything in place that is going to bring interested people to you, whether you're there or not? Do you have a way to be able to sort of nurture that new relationship? If someone just comes across you on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, your blog, online, whatever, YouTube, name the, list the platform. Have you got a way to take people who've just found you to getting to know you a bit more without you having to be manually messaging them or getting on a call or whatever? And that also can then make an offer for people. And if you haven't, then this is something that you can put in place. And again, it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be this big thing. You can actually do it very simply. Like literally with help, within a week, you could create a simple lead magnet. You could create a simple follow-up system, and you could even launch like a paid ad if you wanted to have that up and running over the next 2 months. You could get all that done with focus and with some help within a week. Now that's the thing I love, is I love using funnels, which is basically an automated process that can have interested people finding me. I offer them something of value in exchange for their email address. Then my emails will introduce me, get them to know me and what I can do and how I can help them, and can make an offer. And the paid ads means that I've got new people finding that all the time. So what systems might you be able to create? It doesn't have to just be about that. That's just an example. It could also be other systems. It could be helping to onboard your new clients. It could be having some system for your content to go out, so you're not having to create loads of content. Using some tools to get your content out there. And so that then kind of brings me on to this next piece, which is about then content. So when it comes to content, again, so you can enjoy your break, you don't necessarily want to be sitting there thinking, oh my God, I haven't posted today. So again, what might you be able to do to get ahead, to enable you to be able to enjoy your time with your family? So I recommend batching as much as you can, create some content up front, schedule it out. Like I've made about 3 or 4 reels this week, the last couple of days, and I'm going to make some more. So then it's a shame you can't schedule reels, unfortunately, but that's the one thing you can't schedule, which is annoying. But batch create. So I'm going to batch probably another couple of spare episodes that I can have running during the time I'm going to have off. Reuse old content. This is a big one. And this is also what I'm going to be doing. If I don't get to create any new content, I'm going to look back and use and repurpose old content. I've been doing this show now. It will be a year in January. I've got 40 weeks. As of obviously recording this video today and doing this episode, I've got 41 weeks now of weekly episodes. And I can turn that one episode, which I do as part of my process, into multiple different things. So I've got a lot, and I've got, years of content before that as well. So look at what some of your old content that you've created that you can reuse. Do you just repost it? Or do you turn maybe a Facebook Live you did 6 months ago, create some short video clips? I found an awesome tool that I've been using that helps to create all this repurposing stuff a bit easier. I've been trying it out for the last couple of weeks, just kind of seeing how it goes. And it's definitely easier, which is good. So again, I'll put a link to that. It's called repurpose.io, I think it is. I'll put a link to that in the show notes as well. But you can easily take, a video and turn it into several written posts if you want. You can turn it into several video clips. You can turn it into carousels, reels, TikToks, blog posts, so many different things. Or take an old blog post and turn it into several written posts, emails. There's so many things that you can do. So rather than thinking, oh my God, I need to create new stuff, look back at some of maybe your best performing content over the year, or look at some of the things that you're like, I really want to, this content really, again, aligns with maybe the promotion that you might be doing. Share that stuff and just repurpose it and reuse it, and then schedule it out ahead of the time. If you can get the next, so let's say you spend November getting prepared, then, schedule out 6 weeks worth of posts so you can enjoy your family time stuffing your face with Terry's chocolate oranges, which is what I do. And doing all the fun things that you like to do, or just having a well-deserved break and you're not doing much. Whatever floats your boat, and you like to do. So it doesn't have to be a lot of extra work. It's just a case of being clear about what do you want your break to look like? How might you be able to put things in place now to support that? What resources do you need? What content maybe do you need? If you want to have that influx of sales, what kind of promotion, exclusive, limited time, promotion could you create to have something to offer? And then start sharing content now that can help build up to that. And then look at systems. Can you create if you haven't got any ways to be able to keep new people finding you, turning them into some kind of interested prospect, a lead, getting them on your email list, nurturing it and making an offer, you can set that up pretty quickly. And I can help you with that. And how can you be prepared with your content? So again, batch. If you want to create some new stuff, look at your old content and reuse it and repurpose it. And all of these things are really going to help you to be able to conquer your business during the holidays while enjoying some well-deserved downtime. So this doesn't mean you have to do all of these things. These are just some tips, some examples of things that you can do. And again, it's going to be dependent on what you want to do, on what you want. You might want to work for the majority of the time and just take Christmas Day, a couple of days off. That's totally fine. Like I like to take at least a week off, like between Christmas and New Year. But I do sometimes, if I want to, then I'll do more planning for 2020, the next year. So I'm not necessarily working in terms of clients or lots of content creation, but it's more of a planning and looking at next goals and looking at what I want to do. So, but again, you've got to do things in your way. So as I mentioned, I do have a special offer right now. Now, obviously this will expire on Friday. So that's actually tomorrow. But this offer is still available, just not without the discount. It's still available. But if you do want some extra help with how to take action now and think, okay, this all sounds awesome, I need some help right now, I have a 1-to-1 5-week package that might be just the thing for you. So inside of that, we come up with a solid, clear, manageable action plan over the next 30 days. So we'll get clear and give you clarity on what do you want and what are the things you need to do to break it down so it's not overwhelming. But the big part of it as well is we'll look at what's the biggest kind of mindset block that's standing in the way at the moment. Excuse me. Oh. We look at what is, what's going on up here right now. Are there any kind of limiting beliefs that are standing in the way of you getting to where you want to? So we have a personalized transformational session where we can help with that. And then we focus on, so it's about clearing and healing the past and where these blocks and limiting beliefs come from. And then we get busy and we focus on the here and today and tomorrow with a clear, actual plan. So in a nutshell, that's what it is. So if you're interested to be able to get your end of year and then be able to have a process that you can use, from the new year and onwards, then you can send me a message to get information. Alternatively, you can go to jennystevenscoaching.com/enough. It's called my Enough to Enrolments package, because it's all about helping you to feel like you're enough and you're good enough and you're capable enough to actually helping you to enroll new customers and clients. So it's a very powerful and transformational package. So this is, and right now there is £100 off. Okay, so you can get that discount. It's only available until the end of Friday. There is a promo code for you to enter. So if you put into, actually, let me just put this link in the comments. But yeah, to claim your discount, you need to use a promo code. And obviously that expires at the end of Friday. So tomorrow. Obviously, if you're watching this video afterwards, then that promo code won't work anymore. But if you go to that link, jennystevenscoaching.com/enough, and then the promo code is enough100. Okay, so that's the promo code. So if when you get to the checkout, at the bottom, there'll be a bit that says apply. I think it says apply promo code. You put in enough100, and that will take off your discount, and then you'll get that special price. So this is to celebrate my 7-year business anniversary. But say, even if this is expired, obviously you'll have the full price. It's an incredible package and very transformational. And the clients that have taken through this have loved it. And it's made a huge impact on them, having both the mixture of the mindset stuff and the action plan. So that's what I've got for you today, which will really help you. And we'll just be able to really look at your action plan for the holiday season, get you clear. I can give you the practical, tactical things, the technical stuff if you do want to set up any of those systems, but also the mindset to go with it and the confidence to know that, you are good enough. There is time for you to still make a big difference on your revenue, on your income, if that's what you're looking for. If you're not quite where you want to be, there is still time. Okay. But if you need to chat, if you've got any questions or you're not sure if this is for you, feel free to get in my inbox and we can have a chat and I can see if this is a fit for you. Okay. But it's a very simple, straightforward. It's just 5 weeks we get to work together over 3 calls, and it's going to be awesome. So how were some of these tips for you? I'd love to hear your takeaways with any of these that you thought, yeah, this sounds cool, or I hadn't thought about that before. Do share with me any takeaways, ahas, like nuggets that you got that maybe you hadn't thought of before. And what are you going to put in place? What are you going to do to help you, whether it's helping your business for having a promotion or if it's putting things in place for that time off? What are you going to do to help you to be able to prepare and conquer for the holidays? I'd love for you to share that with me. So share with me wherever you're listening to this episode. You can either contact me on Facebook or Instagram at Jenny Stevens Coaching. Let me know your takeaways and what you're going to do. Would love to hear from you with how you get on. And if you do need my help to put this into action, please feel free to get in touch and we can get stuck in on this 5-week program and we can just get to business. We can get this going and help you get sorted ASAP. All right. Okay. I'm not going to be talking about the holidays again for at least a week. There's one more thing I'm going to talk about, but that's going to be another episode. So make sure you are subscribed. You've got notifications on to receive when I go live and when these episodes launch, so you can get more help for your business. And I hope you found this useful. Thank you so much for joining me. Do go and check out that link for all the information for how we can work together to help you with your holiday season. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.